Happy Tuesday, everyone. Thanks so much for spending your Tuesday morning with us right here on KASA Style. Now it's time for your KASA calendar update where we let you know what's going on. And today we're getting details on Pollys Run. Happening June 4th, Pollys Run is an annual 5K and Kids K road race honoring Polly Rogers. The run raises awareness for pancreatic cancer and money for research. And joining me now, we have Josh and Ben Rogers, the organizers of Pollys Run. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you, Brittany.
So it's your 7th annual.
That's correct.
What started Pollys Run?
So it started with the passing of our mother from pancreatic cancer. And it started as we brought together our family and friends and just had a small little 5K around the Albuquerque Academy. And we realized this is something that we really need to carry forward and grow because there wasn't a pancreatic cancer fundraiser in the state of New Mexico.
Yeah, you know, I was going to say that is typically when people, think of cancer, they think of all different types, but pancreatic cancer isn't typically up there. So I want to hear a little bit about your mother. Tell us about her.
So Polly Rogers was a teacher. She taught at Sunset Mesa, and she was a coach of track and cross country. So that's kind of how the running thing fits into it.
Okay.
We were all runners. She was a incredibly healthy woman. She died when she was 56 years old. So wow. Pancreatic cancer is one of those things that just cuts people down in their prime. Unfortunately, It's a quick diagnosis, and you usually have less than a year to live. So only 90% make it a year, and only 94% pass away within 5 years. So it's an incredibly dangerous and deadly disease.
Okay.
And so you basically, if you get a diagnosis, it's pretty much a death sentence. And it is now the second leading killer of people via cancer in the United States.
So it's pretty surprising that it's not as out there as what maybe it should be.
Well, and the problem is numbers, right? Is that you get 100,000 women a year that get diagnosed with breast cancer. You only get 40,000 people a year that are diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
Okay.
And all of them pass away.
Yeah.
And then the problem is that there's no one left to carry on that message. And so that's what
you guys
that's
are here
what we're
for.
doing.
So let's talk about the run. What type of runs? I feel like there's typically multiple types of runs that people can do if they're not runners or if they are runners.
Right. So Pollys Run's great because it's got all these options. So we do a 5K run, a 5K walk, and a kids K. So you can bring out the young ones, and we've got toddler shirts this year, for the little ones to come out. But if you're not a runner and you want to help us out, we accept volunteers. And also, if you don't want to do anything, you're busy on Saturday, you can go drink beer at Bosque Brewing, and you can give back to Pollys Run by just drinking beer, and they'll give $1 back on every beer that you have at Bosque Brewing for the Pollys beer that starts tomorrow.
That's incredible. Side note, if you do drink, please drink responsibly. Find a designated driver. Also, if somebody doesn't want to run, maybe they don't even live in Albuquerque or they'll be out of town. You guys are doing a virtual run. Tell us about that. How does that even work?
Yeah, so we have friends and families all across the country, and we want them to be involved as well. And so all you do is go to pollysrun.com. You're able to sign up via the same thing, and we'll send a shirt and a bib and do something active on the day of the race. And it can be whatever you want. Post pictures to our social media, and we'll circulate it amongst everyone.
And all the money goes back to the UNM Comprehensive Cancer Center, or a majority of it.
So it stays here in New Mexico.
So it stays here. So that was one of the big moves we made this year, was to keep the money local and actually give back to this state so that people can have a real good choice for a cancer treatment, and that was huge for us. And it was a really easy decision when it came down to it. It was like, all right, what was the main problem that we had when our mother got diagnosed? And that was finding great treatment here, and UNM is doing that now.
Absolutely. So. Now, your mom would be so proud of you guys, I have to say. So if somebody wants to sign up, what is your website very quickly?
It's pollysrun.com.
Easy enough. All right, well, we will have a link to that website. Just head over to our website, KASA.com, and if you have an event that you want to submit to our KASA